So 3 weeks ago, I switched back to the Surface Duo 1 when we got the Android 11 updates. And today I'm going to give my review of it after 3 weeks of having it as my daily driver. And to be honest, I'll say, it was a little bit different. I went from having a Z Fold 3 as my daily driver, went back to Surface Duo 1, and I didn't really know if I was going to love it, hate it, or if I'm going to absolutely just, never want to go back. And I'll say, with 21 days now in of this 30-day period, I saw it on January 30th, and I am going on to February 28th. And I'll be honest, I really thought by now I would have quit. I'll be honest. I really thought by now I was going back to Z Fold 3 because I absolutely do love the Z Fold 3. It has so many features, so many functionalities I just love about the device. And, I thought Android 11 would be kind of a gimmick. I thought it might be a little bit of an update, but nothing too serious. And I said this before, and I'll say it again in all my reviews pretty much so far, and nothing has really changed to the most part, other than the fact I'm falling more and more in love with this device as the day goes on. I mean, it feels so good. It feels absolutely so amazing. This is my Duo 2 with the out-of-box case, and to be honest, this feels so bulky. It feels so heavy. Then you got this beautiful masterpiece of a device. You have this absolutely gorgeous device that just feels so good in the hand. You don't have to worry about it in your pocket. You don't have to worry about anything really. Yes, it's not waterproof. It doesn't have wireless charging. Wireless charging, not a big deal. I have a MagSafe port on the end here that fixes that. For waterproofness, it kind of does suck, but there's not really much you can do about that. And I'm not really in an environment anymore where I have to worry about that. But other than that, it's just everything I need and more. Now, I said in my last review that the battery life was actually pretty amazing on this device, especially at the Android 11. And I got some backlash of people saying, oh, well, the battery life absolutely sucks for me. For me, it's absolutely amazing, but everyone will have different, it would be different for everybody. Because some people, the battery life would be amazing because you do certain things that other people might not, right? There are certain, things you can do on these devices that will juice that battery. I listen to music all the time. I don't really watch videos on my Surface Duo 1. I don't really watch on my phone. I have dual monitors set up in front of me right now that if I want to use, my dual monitors to watch a video, that's what I'm going to do. I have 55-inch TV right here. I'm not going to watch it on my phone. Some people binge watch different series on their phone. And yes, if you do that, you're going to use up your battery. Now, I will say overall wise, even if you are, you're still going to get a pretty good battery out of this, especially for what it is. Dual devices, dual action. You're still going to get a really good thing out of that. Now, I will say the downside, because there has been some downsides. And number one has been really the functionality of not having a camera. And the camera on this is decent. The camera on this has gotten better with Android 11, but it still has lackluster capabilities. And not really having a primary shooter / primary lens that, works just for it, it definitely takes away. I mean, I am a photographer. I love photography. I love going out there and shooting shots and, creating landscapes. And the facts is you're not going to get this with this device. Now, I have kind of, learned to get over that and kind of move on from that. And I have actually used my actual DSLR and my mirrorless camera a lot more because of that, which actually gives me better shots overall wise. But other than that, of course, not having a camera lens does mean it's flush, and I do love that. So that definitely is a plus, as I started this video off by saying. I love the fact it is very flush. So again, after 3 weeks, would I recommend you picking this up if you are thinking about picking up the Duo 1 as your primary device? And, based on my comment sections and what you guys are giving me feedback with, a lot of you guys are saying absolutely yes. A lot of you guys saying absolutely go for it. It's an amazing device. And even as a primary device, it still works very, very well. And in my personal opinion, I'm going to continue to say yes. Unless this last week of using the Duo 1 ends up being an absolutely just, abysmal experience for me, which I guess is possible. I guess it's, very unlikely, I'd say, but it's possible that it just absolutely, tanks in performance. But I really do not think it's going to. I think I'm going to continue to love this device and continue to progress even farther with this device. But I'd love to hear your opinions down below, guys. Definitely tell me. I know a lot of you guys are rocking this with me, so I am not alone in rocking the Duo 1. But it's definitely a device. If you have not tried it out, go ahead and give it a try. $300 on eBay. Very cheap, very affordable. See you guys in the next one, though. Peace out.